Hi, I'm Lee Walton. I'm a professional musician and I also worked as a psychotherapist a few years back. I want to give a tribute to Sinead O'Connor. I have admired a lot of artists over the years, and sadly some of them have passed over. And I've not felt compelled to record a video like this, but it's been a couple of days since Sinead O'Connor passed over, and I'm feeling increasingly in awe and indebted to her for her strength and for the way in which she brought together her passion, her pain, her talent, her grievances, her torment, and brought everything together and not only put it into music, but shared it in such a vulnerable and courageous way for us all to see. And I think one of the things that happens when a person does that from such an integrous place, a place of sincerity, when a person carries themselves in that way, they can become a vehicle for other people who feel that they have no voice and who aren't able to go out into the world and be honest, brutally honest, about what's happened to them and how they can heal from it. You know, it takes great courage to heal, because that wound, that deep, deep wound has to really bleed before healing can happen. I think I mentioned earlier that I also worked as a psychotherapist. I don't anymore, but I also try to bring together my spirituality, my understanding of psychology, our life experiences, you know, what I've learned from life, and put that all into my music as well. And what happened with Sinead O'Connor is that I became aware of the depth of her pain and the kind of strength that it takes to be completely broken and yet be able to bring yourself back together when you're overwhelmed in pain. And that kind of strength transcends definition for me. And you could see as well with Sinead how she was searching very deeply for meaning in life, how to make sense of everything that had happened to her. And I get the impression, I'm not sure about this, but I get the impression that one of the things that she was trying to do is to search and investigate different spiritual traditions to try and find her place in the world with them, to try and find some comfort and some meaning that these horrendous experiences were maybe some kind of a larger story, and she was trying to get in touch with that through her spiritual insights and her spiritual investigations, her searching. And I think there's more than one way that we can go when we are aware of our need to recover from deep trauma, when we're put in touch with that level of pain. We can destroy ourselves in an attempt to deal with that pain, because that pain can be overwhelming. And it can feel that every cell of our body is imbued with that type of pain. And it's quite easy, I think, and understandable that some people would go down the road of trying to obliterate that pain out of themselves through substances. But one of the things I admire about Sinead is that she said she was a protest singer. She took her pain and went out into the world and tried to alert people to the level of abuse that's going on, that is not really realized by many people and many organizations. And she brought right into the center about the mechanism for healing and about how much work that takes. I have great admiration for what she did, and I have the greatest respect for the way in which she tried to deal with everything that she had in front of her and within her during her short life. And I think it takes a very, very great light to endure that level of pain and trauma. And Sinead had that light. Her light is burning just as brightly, if not more now. And I'm keeping her and all people who have suffered abuse and trauma in my prayers. God bless.